right, hi, this is Megan with Believe in the Run, and I am here with Ted from Saucony, and we're going to talk about a couple new shoes here. The first one being the Triumph 23. So, what is this shoe for?
So this is our premium neutral cushion shoe, everyday trainer, built for a lot of miles, but also a lot of comfort.
Okay, and so what is the foam that we have here?
So on Triumph 23, we're using a blend of our Power Run PB.
Okay.
So a PBA-based foam, so as you know, like real high energy return, but also a lower gram density, so real lightweight. So really trying to take the best of both worlds and put it into that everyday experience.
And that's just one full slab of that?
Yeah, one full layer. It has more of that neutral curved or hourglass look underfoot that people are familiar with, but has a great feeling for every day.
And what is the stack height here?
So the stack height for this is 37-27,
okay.
So a 10 millimeter offset, a little bit more cushion in the heel, a little more traditional setup in terms of heel strike.
Yep, and then this is just some traditional rubber on the outsole here?
Yeah, so it's our Power Track outsole compound.
And this is, this upper looks very nice and plush. Is there anything exciting happening up here?
So here we went with a nice engineered sandwich mesh.
Okay.
So something that's going to be light, breathable. We also wanted a lot of like those creature comforts, someone that's going to touch it, feel it, but also run a lot of miles in it, of just surrounding the foot in comfort.
And talk to me about when does this come out and what is the price point?
So this one's coming out in June of next year.
Okay.
The price point's going to stay at $160.
Okay, great.
And it comes in regular width, and then we'll also offer it in wide widths.
That's good. Our wide foot Jarrett will be very excited about that. And then the weight of this, is that?
The weight is, men's is 9.9.
Okay.
And the women's I'll probably have to look up.
Okay, and men's, is that sample size is 9?
Sample size is 9.
Okay. All right, so we can look forward to this in the summer.
Yeah.
All right, great. Let's move on to the Hurricane.
Yeah.
All right, so this is also a daily trainer, but what's the intent here?
Yeah, so the intent here is if the Triumph is that neutral cushion everyday shoe, this is what we call max cushion. So really trying to deliver that idea of max comfort and max protection.
Yep.
So max isn't necessarily like the highest stack height.
Okay. Max
is about a real broad platform, sidewalls that wrap up and really hug the foot. So this is kind of that lazy boy, that hug for your foot. And we do it with a dual layer foam. So the top layer is Power Run PB, same that's in the Triumph, and what we use in Endorphin. And then the bottom layer is a chassis or a frame that holds that Power Run PB and kind of frames it up so you don't get too much movement. So inherently it becomes a very stable shoe, but it does it through this like protective, comforting hug for the foot, we like to say.
Yeah, so this is a much firmer feeling foam than obviously the Power Run PB we have here, but you don't have some of those typical stability features like a shank or anything like that.
No, yeah, it's just the two foams working together, and even the Power Run foam that's on the bottom, it is denser or firmer than the Power Run PB that you're riding on, but not nearly as dense as things that were used in the past. So it's just kind of playing with the foams and the geometry to create that sort of comfortable experience. And even that platform, it's a little bit straighter through the medial side. The widths throughout are broader than what you'd find in a shoe like the Ride or the Triumph. Yeah.
And then this upper looks nice and plush, kind of like the Triumph. Is this a similar design?
Idea of like how can we bring everyday comfort to the upper of the shoe? So a nice breathable engineered mesh with some body, with kind of that sandwiched effect, and then some of those soft creature comforts on the tongue, the linings, the foams that are inside. And then for this and the Triumph, one thing we like to do is just add a little bit more comfort. So both have a Power Run Plus, a beaded sock liner. So just adding a little bit more comfort at step in and for the life of the shoe.
Perfect. Okay, so when is this one coming out and what will the price be?
This is July, and the price is $165. And like Triumph will also offer it in widths.
Okay, great. And then you said max stack or max cushion doesn't necessarily mean max stack, but this looks pretty high. What's the stack?
Yeah, we're at 38-32. So it's lower than an Endorphin Elite or Pro, similar to a Triumph. But for us, it's really about the width and the geometry, so you sit deep in it, so the sidewalls wrap up fairly high.
So it looks a bit higher than it
higher
really
than it is. Yep.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you.